Howdy y'all, I'm Jace and I'm a sex addict. Every week I answer questions that are sent in with regard to my life as an addict or a person going through recovery, as well as questions with regard to my journey through the documentary film that I am making, Suddenly Celibate. And that's where our question comes from today. I was asked, what has been the most surprising thing that you've come across on your journey? And I think the first one was the original surprise that really started me on this path in the first place, which was that not a lot of people have genuinely solid, factual information and understanding about sexual health. Not even just STDs and pregnancy and those things, but yes, also those things, but the mental side of it, the emotional side of it, the hormonal side of it, the brain chemical side of it. We're all walking around out here having sex with each other with really minimal information or misinformation in a lot of cases. And that really surprised me. I thought that my lack of knowledge in the area had to do with being an addict and having a very distorted understanding of sexuality. But once I got out and about and started talking to people, non-addicts, I found that was not an addict thing. That's a person thing, likely tied to our lack of standardized sex education in this country, or everybody's kind of getting things from different areas. Some kids' parents talk to them about it, some don't, some leave it to the church, and others just have school and you just do the one health class or whatever it is. And it's all so different that we're really just on different pages when it comes to that. And I know in my own life and people that I am familiar with as well, has caused a lot of problems in every different area to have these misunderstandings, misinformation, confusion, pure myth, whatever it is about healthy sexuality and healthy relationships as well. And I think that's where the second surprise came for me more recently, which was, the idea that we are naturally coded to seek out pairing, to seek out bonding, to be in community. I always operated under the idea of self-actualization, where like the goal, to get to the place where you need no one and then you found some kind of success. Like we're all in a race to be the most isolated, and then you're strong and then you're powerful and, successful, which is honestly what I thought. And so I worked hard to need no one. And I wore that as such a badge of pride. I don't need anyone. I don't need anything. Well, of course I do. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without the love and kindness and compassion and strength and knowledge and everything of the people I've met throughout my life, not just in recovery, but in general. So having the understanding of the evolution of emotions and why we do need to bond and connect with others blew me out of the water. It's not something I'd ever come across before, especially the science behind it, the brain chemicals involved, the hormones involved, the physical things involved. It was shocking to me to I don't even know if I fully understand it, but to have that information presented to me, which was completely different than anything I'd ever learned before. So those were two that really stuck out. There have been like 1,000 more. This has been the most interesting part of my life, to get to go out and talk to experts in all of these different fields and really gather a wealth of information with regard to sexual health, sexual safety, sexual identity, all these things, as well as relationships in all different forms, has truly been fascinating. And I'm really expecting the film to bring out that same fascination and to be really interesting and educational as well in a fun way. Who doesn't want to learn more about sex, how to be better at it, how to enjoy it more, how to do it safely, how to get the most out of it, and relationships as well. It's been awesome. We're not done yet, but if you want information about the film, if you haven't seen anything on that yet or just want to stay up to date, you can head to the website, suddenlycelibate.com. That's also where you can send in your questions. There's a face group for it. I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube as well, Suddenly Celibate. I'm all over, or where I can be. I'm terrible at social media. I'm trying though, trying to keep everything up to date. You can also, if you have interest, you can donate to continue the project moving forward. And yeah, that's all I got for you this week. Until next time, stay curious.